It can be really frustrating when a guy seemingly pulls away from you and you don't know why. Today, we're discussing what to do when a guy pulls away from you. Hey girls, it's Mark here from 𝐀𝐁𝐎𝐿. So how do you handle it when a guy pulls away? So as a girl, you'll often just get a sense, and I talk to a lot of girls who go through this, they just get a feeling that something's off. The guy they're seeing or the guy they're in a relationship with, he just seems to be drawing back a bit and they want to know how to handle this. Look, the first thing is don't freak out. You don't want to do anything rash or start sending 1,500 texts or doing anything weird. The reality is a lot of guys will pull back for their own reason. It could be something to do with the relationship, but it could also totally be something that's going on with him. As guys, we sometimes pull back just to get our heads together, just to kind of come back at life stronger. And we when we're feeling a bit insecure out there, we kind of pull back to ourselves just to rethink everything and get it together before we launch back out again. It doesn't necessarily mean it's something to do with you. Now, what you do kind of depends whether you're in a dating or a relationship scenario. If you're in a proper relationship scenario, you're probably going to have a better idea what's going on and you're going to have a better idea of that guy's patterns. So the first thing you want to do is you just want to, without pressuring the guy, just check in just to see if everything's all good with him. Just make sure you let him know that you're there for him, but also without pressuring him. After you do that, you will then want to give him some space. So just go, baby, just so you know, is there anything wrong? I'm here for you if there is. If he's like, no, there's nothing, then just leave it for a while. Don't keep putting pressure on the guy because the more pressure you put on him, the more he's just going to draw back. Talk to him first, then give him space. If you're just dating, if you're not sure, you haven't got the commitment that he's exclusive, there's no boyfriend, girlfriend, there's no status, there's no exclusive. If you're just dating, it's trickier because he could be pulling away for other reasons, you just don't know. But you don't have as much leeway in this situation to go and question him. You're not his girlfriend. So you just want to give him space first. If a guy pulls away when you're dating him, just give him space, let him come to you. The last thing you want to do, and what so many girls do in the situation, is they send him like 4 texts and then they start to get worried and then they're calling up different people and it just fills their heads. You just want to give him space because it could be nothing. It could just be he's busy with work or something else, and you don't want to freak out and give him a really weird impression if that's the case. So give him space, and then if that space doesn't let him come to you, after a few days you can just throw him a text like, hey, I'd love to catch up. Let me know if you're free at all. Hope all is well. Something very simple that doesn't put any pressure on him, and then leave it after that and just see his response. So again, if you're in a relationship, you want to talk and then give him the space. But if you're just dating, you want to give him plenty of space first and see if he comes to you and then maybe talk afterwards. And look, the biggest thing in both of these scenarios is you want to focus on yourself. You want to really make sure that you're being your best you. So if you're in a relationship, make sure that you're taking care of yourself. You're doing your own hobbies, you're doing your own thing, you're getting your own self-esteem internally. And if you're dating, make sure that you're not investing too much in one guy. Make sure that you're having fun, you're seeing your friends, you're getting out there and having a good time, and you're filling your own life with valuable things that raise your own self-esteem. So girls, I hope that gives you a good idea what to do in both dating and relationship scenarios when a guy pulls away. It can be tricky, and look, especially in a dating scenario, it can mean a guy's losing interest, but it doesn't necessarily mean that, and you shouldn't assume it. So don't freak out, give him the space. Do you agree? Disagree? What experience have you had in this scenario? Let me know, put it in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and check out the blog as well. We've got heaps of articles up now. We've launched at 𝐀𝐁𝐎𝐿.com.au. Thanks again, girls. I can't wait to chat to you very soon. Well, look, the first thing is don't freak out. Don't.